2023 wasn't everything that you wanted it to be. Let's talk. We are not playing around anymore. 2024 is right around the corner, or it's already here by the time you're watching this video. You are now actively going to be taking part in your own life. Life isn't going to be happening to you anymore. It's happening for you. Listen, I've been there. You were tired of the way you're living. You had goals, you had dreams. You told yourself that 2023 was going to be your year, and yet nothing changed. Nothing happened. Maybe you had a little bit of progress and you were really excited about it, but then you fell off. You did not get back on. So if you want to hit the ground running in 2024, this is how we're going to do it. Okay, so in my experience, the best way to commit to a goal is to go all in on it. Block out the noise, take a step back, and just focus on it. No distractions or excuses. This is what happens when you step into your power and start making those conscious decisions to better yourself and to live as the best version of you. So this challenge is basically forcing me to focus on one thing that is really important to me right now and put all my energy towards that instead. I find that I'm much more focused and in the zone when I've organized and decluttered my space. So this means all your devices and your physical area as well. Get rid of those clothes you don't need, delete those screenshots and save pictures, delete those phone numbers, those contacts, things that you don't use anymore or use on a daily basis. You need to get rid of them because at this point it's just clutter. Up here and in your space, your environment is a direct reflection of you. So be mindful. This is you literally priming your environment to get ready for this new era that you're stepping into. We're basically tricking our minds into believing that this is a new phase and that you are ready to commit to it. Your goal is to make sure that there is no room for distraction or excuses. So if you know there is something that you tend to waste a lot of time on, then you're going to have to get rid of it. If you're serious about stepping into this new era of your life, you're going to have to make some sacrifices. Step 2, pick a focus. Pick one goal or area of your life that you really want to improve on and go all in. This is kind of like challenging yourself to see how serious you are about reaching your goals and your dreams for this year. If you focus on too many things, nothing will be done. Your energy and attention is stretched too thin, and you'll quickly become overwhelmed trying to keep up with everything, and you're not going to get anything done. Like, that's just it. And that's not the vibe. Your goal after this month is up is to feel empowered. Like, yes, I finally started eating healthy. Yes, I finally started that business. Yes, I'm finally in the gym. Go me. You know, that is the vibe. That is the vibe we are going for, because that's going to keep you motivated and that's going to keep you going. And if you're having trouble choosing one goal to focus on during this month or 2 months or however long you're doing this challenge, ask yourself, if I could only choose one area of my life to improve in 1 to 2 months, what would it be? Why is it important to me? Your why is like your guiding star, okay? It's going to be what leads you down your path and keeps you focused and keeps you on the right track. So answering this question will definitely help a lot. Step 3, stay silent. Don't share your goals with anyone. Okay, keep it to yourself. This is literally your challenge. This is what you're doing for yourself. No one else needs to know. Keep this private. Telling others your goals is literally the same as achieving them. You get a little dopamine rush and lose all your motivation, all your discipline, all your consistency to achieving them because it already feels like you've achieved it. Your mind is literally getting tricked into feeling like you've already completed and accomplished that goal. So there's no other reason for you to keep going. Also, not everyone has your best interest at heart. Like, some people prey on your downfall for funsies, and that's not cool. You don't need people getting in your head, making you doubt yourself, or question your capabilities and power. So keep your head down, work hard, and let your efforts and success talk for you. Step 4, you're going to create space. During this time, you are becoming limited edition. That's how I want you to think of yourself. So you need to limit people's access to you, and you need to separate from your distractions, whatever it is. I want you to make a list of all your distraction and all the people who don't make you feel good or easily put you in a place where you're not focused and achieving your goals. If your goal is important to you, you're gonna want to direct all your attention and energy to achieving it. Now I want you to make a list of things that give you energy as well as things that drain your energy. Honestly, your distractions can go on the list of things that drain your energy, but When you're planning your days or your weeks, you can limit those things, those people who drain you and leave you feeling exhausted or unsatisfied or unfulfilled, and then fill your day with more things that bring you energy, that make you fulfilled, that make you satisfied, that bring you happiness. This is a great technique for adding more joy and feeling more refreshed and rejuvenated in your days. Especially during this time, but in life in general, you gotta learn to find an outlet in yourself. You need to learn how to be with yourself, for yourself, without the audience or company of others. You don't need the outside world distracting you, especially during this time, and you know how easy it is to get distracted. It also helps to do an audit or an analysis of all the people in your life currently. Make a list of the people who are toxic. Make a list of the people who actually encourage you and make you happy and make you feel energized. So all the toxic, negative complainers, cut them from your life. If it's not serving you or bringing you value, you need to do what's best for you, and you need to put them on the back burner for right now, and you can divvy that out later. Protecting your energy and your peace is going to be the most important, especially during this time, but even afterwards. This is a time to focus on you and creating the life that you want. Keep what you're doing to yourself. Keep your improvements to yourself. You know that you're doing well, and the only thing that matters is your approval and your progress and your recognition and acknowledgement. If you feel uncomfortable just leaving people on the back burner or ignoring people, you can be like, hey, I'm going to be doing this challenge for XYZ amount of time, and I'm really just going to be focusing on myself for a bit. So I'm not ignoring you, but that's where my energy, my focus, and attention is going to be. If you need to reach out to me, if it's an emergency, of course, contact me. But for the time being, I would like to be, left alone. Like, whatever you need to do to get yourself comfortable and ready for this challenge, do it. You're probably going to be very sensitive to, absorbing information and people's energy and opinions. So you need to get comfortable with being the sole voice in your life. That's going to be the most helpful. Step 5, self-awareness and being mindful. Awareness is the first step to change. You can't change unless you're aware something needs to be changed first. You're going to have to start having those hard conversations with yourself. Like, don't sugarcoat it. When you know you're procrastinating, ask yourself why. Why does it keep showing up? Where does it show up? Get curious about where it comes from. That way you can tap into that and you can start unlearning it. You need to start taking accountability and responsibility for your actions and choices. Like, hold yourself accountable. Only then will you start closing that gap between where you are now to where you want to be. Sometimes the things we choose to ignore are the things that need our attention the most. Are you willing to acknowledge and address it? Because if not, otherwise it's going to keep showing up. Like, what needs to be fixed? What do you really want to change? Ask yourself these questions. You need the answers. If you're going to move forward with this challenge, you're definitely going to have to know these things. Also, be mindful of the way that you speak to yourself. Self-talk is powerful, and a lot of people can be careless about the things that they say to themselves about themselves. Your thoughts and words literally create your reality. We are mirrors, so whatever is going on inside will reflect in your life. Practice showing gratitude even for the smallest things. My favorite ways to practice mindfulness and gratitude are like journaling, mind dumping, going on walks, meditating, breath work, anything that'll get you in that zen-like state to truly see like the abundance around you. Step 6, find your people. In this step, your focus is to find a mentor or a coach or someone you resonate with that can help you on your journey. Virtually or physically, it doesn't matter. But the point is to find someone who is actually doing the things that you want to do. If they align with you on a physical, spiritual, mental, emotional level, and you feel you connect with them, they are your people. Once you find them, your job is to absorb as much as you can. During this challenge, you really want to commit to finding one and learning more. Step 7, detox and replace distractions. People nowadays, we're extremely overstimulated, like too much entertainment, too much distractions, and instant gratification. We literally can't even hear ourselves think. So your job is going to be to step away from that. You've already written down your list of people, places, things that distract you, that drain your energy. You're going to keep this list near you, but do your best to limit these distractions and remind yourself that you've got better things to do with your time. Your mind does its best work when it's clear and relaxed. So take up journaling, meditating, mind dumping, going on walks and runs, staring at the wall, reading. Give yourself space to breathe and think. During this challenge, you'll be replacing your distractions with books, podcasts, TED Talks, whatever. As long as it's educational and it's relating and connecting to your goal, then by all means. Honestly, anything that will support this new era that you're stepping into, do it. The point is to be intentional with how you spend your time, since you won't be socializing as much during this challenge. Step 8. Planning your days and setting intentions. One of the points of this challenge is to live more intentionally and be smarter about where your time goes so you can reach your goals faster. You're going to take your goal, break it down into small chunks, and then from there, you're going to break it down into even smaller chunks. This is basically to help reduce the potential overwhelm that comes from trying to complete it. So from the goal, break it down into weekly goals and then break the weekly goals into daily tasks. The key is to make them so easy that it would be literally a no-brainer to complete it. Make it as overachievable as possible. When you're planning your days, make sure you include those daily tasks into your routine, and don't be afraid to switch it up or move things around. It has to be sustainable for you to be consistent with it. Otherwise, you won't stick with it. So set your intentions at the beginning of the day to affirm to yourself, this is a new era that you're stepping into, and you are embodying that for this challenge, and go about your day with those intentions set. Create a routine that's going to support this era during this time. Personally, I like to start my days with a 5 to 10 minute visualization session or an affirmation tape. And then I will set my intentions for the day. I'll tell myself it's going to be a great day. And then I will follow it up with a why it's going to be a great day. And then I just get up and get started. Step 9, honor yourself. Self-care, guys. This is so important. I am a firm believer that when you look good, you feel good. So you gotta take care of yourself. Taking care of yourself is a must. You need to prioritize looking and feeling your best. And I mean physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And this could look like finding a skincare routine, a makeup, hair routine that works for you. It could look like meditation, visualization, going on walks, having a evening and morning routine that makes you feel good and satisfied, mirror work, whatever it is. But you should be pampering yourself during this time. You deserve that. You deserve to be taking care of yourself to the highest standard possible. Also, learn to listen to your intuition. Listen to your gut and do what feels good. Not everything is meant for you, and that's okay. The point is to find what does work for you and to stick to that and to listen to your body, because our bodies know us best and they know what's best for us. Learn to tune into that. Be gentle with yourself during this time, okay? Understand that you're not always going to be 100%, but that's not the point. 1% is more than enough. Small wins still count. The point is you're trying. You're already ahead of the majority just by trying, okay? So pat yourself in the back. Tell yourself a good job, well done, okay? Because you did that. You're doing things you've never done before. Of course, it's going to be difficult at first, but it gets easier the more that you do it and the more that you show up and try. And that's all we're asking here. Step 10, weekly reflections and celebrating yourself. At the end of each week, you're going to take some time to reflect on how it went. What went well? What didn't? What can you do differently for next week? This helps you plan for the week ahead so you don't keep making the same mistakes or hindering your progress. Constant improvement is the name of the game. Figure out what's a yes and what's a no, learn from your L's, and do better next time. This is also a good time to acknowledge all your efforts and all of your hard work. No matter how small the step was, you took it, and that should be celebrated. Good job. Good job. Okay? You did that. Those small steps are the backbone of your progress. They add up over time so long as you're constantly improving. You only reached for 3 cookies instead of 10? Awesome. You did 5 extra push-ups than normal today? Girl, you did that. Come on, period, as you should. Our minds like to be rewarded, so when you acknowledge the tiny wins as well as the big ones, it's like tricking and priming your mind to look out for the small successes, and that helps you keep motivated and helps you keep going. Step 11, monthly vision boards or mood boards. This step is optional, but I find physically having the life or goal you are working towards in front of you really helps push you forward and helps you keep going. Especially because we're always wanting different things, like the things that we want now may not be the things we want next month. At least for now, if you were to have like a monthly vision board, then you could literally just focus on what's going on that month. And if anything changes, then that's fine because you only made a vision board just for this month to focus on. So the board that you make for this challenge will be tailored to what you can do. Put images that are attainable to you, things you can actually see yourself doing or having that you'd have no problem getting. Say you want to lose weight and you want to start eating healthy. That's your goal, okay? What will you be doing to support that goal? Is it going to be yoga? Is it going to be dance, weightlifting? What's your diet going to look like? Will you go vegan, eat bigger meals, smaller meals? Like, what does that lifestyle look like for you personally? And is it easily achievable for you right now? You'll be more likely to commit to it if it's something you can easily see yourself having or doing. And that's the goal. All right, that's the end of the video. If you made it this far, you're a real one. You are a real one. And I'm giving flowers to you. So let me know if you guys like this, if you're going to be doing this challenge. I would absolutely love to know if you guys are going to do this challenge. I personally think I'm going to do this for a month or two before I decide to focus on something else. Also, don't forget to check out my ultimate guide to making 2024 your best year yet. And I'm talking best year yet. I cover so much. It's extremely detailed and extremely thorough. So if you're ready for that kind of intensity, go ahead and check it out. It's free and it'll probably stay free for at least a week or two. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. Let me know if there's anything in particular you want me to talk about, or if you have any suggestions for video ideas, because I would honestly love to know what you guys would want, honestly. Because for real, we are getting everything we want in 2024 and onwards, okay? Done with the excuses, we're done with the distractions, we're done with the procrastination. 2024 is going to be our year. I don't care what it takes anymore. We got this, don't we? I know we do. Talk to you guys later. Bye.